Hello and welcome to today's news report. We're going to be traveling back in time to talk to Alexander A. Mochismov, who discovered stem cells. Here we go. Well folks, here we are in 1908 with Dr. Alexander A. Mochismov. So doctor, how did you discover stem cells?
Well, earlier this year I had attended a Congress of Hematologic Society, and I was the first person to propose the existence of stem cells. And earlier this year, after the Congress of course, I had identified a singular type of precursor in the mesenchyme that was producing different types of blood cells.
Well, there you have it, folks. I'm sorry, doctor, but in order to preserve past, present, and future, I'm going to erase your memory with this small device. Well, there you have it, folks. And now we travel to the year 1963. Here we are with James Edgar Till and Ernest McCulloch. I understand you two are a part of a very important discovery. You were the first to illustrate self-renewing cells in mice. Now, are you able to tell me about this discovery, or is it confidential?
Oh, my dear girl, it is not confidential. It is merely a small discovery. We were dissecting mice and we decided to look into their bones. We looked at their bone marrow under a microscope and we saw something extraordinary. We had seen for the first time cells that were developing themselves.
How exciting. Thank you so much for your time. Now, to preserve past, present, and future, I'm going to erase your memory with this small device. Okay.
Stem cells are undifferentiated, meaning they do not have a specific job or function. While skin cells protect your body, and muscle cells contract, and nerve cells send signals, stem cells do not have any specific jobs or functions. Stem cells do have the potential to become every other cell in your body. Your body uses stem cells to replace worn-out cells in your body. For example, you completely replace the lining of your large intestine every 4 days. Stem cells underneath the lining of your intestine replenish these cells as they wear out. There are 3 different types of stem cells for medical treatment and research. Adult stem cells, or tissue-specific stem cells, are found in small numbers in most of your body's tissues. Tissue-specific stem cells replace existing cells in your organs as they wear out and die. Embryonic stem cells are created from leftover embryos that are willingly donated by patients from fertility clinics. Unlike tissue-specific stem cells, embryonic stem cells are pluripotent. This means that they can be grown into any type of tissue in the body. The third type of stem cells are induced pluripotent stem cells. These are regular cells that scientists have changed to act like embryonic stem cells.
Two, one.
Stem cells can divide for long periods of time and are unspecialized but can become specialized. Unlike a regular cell, which can only replace itself, stem cells are pluripotent, so they can divide into the different 220 cells within the human body. They are also able to perform self-renewal to be able to reproduce and create more stem cells.
Stem cells are harvested through traditional liposuction. We use small cannula liposuction with 2 punch biopsy incisions. We go in and harvest the fat out, again through traditional liposuction. Then we use a big centrifuge, which is a machine that basically separates the fat and all the red blood cells and all of the stem cells, and it processes them down and separates them to the bottom of a syringe. And then we're able to continually process them down so they're just in pure form of stem cells. Stem cells can be used for a variety of different ailments, from neurological disease, skin disorders, very popular for joint pain and joint disorders, autoimmune diseases, various diabetes, some forms of cancers. Stem cells have been found to be beneficial in any type of illness that requires reparative measures. So stem cells are helper cells, so they just go into the body and find where the body needs to be repaired.
Scientists hope that stem cells can be used to create a very special kind of personal medicine, in which we could replace your own body parts with, well, your own body parts. Stem cell researchers are working hard to find ways in which to use stem cells to create new tissue to replace part of organs that are damaged by injury or disease. Using stem cells to replace damaged body tissue is called regenerative medicine. For example, scientists currently use stem cells to treat patients with blood diseases such as leukemia. Leukemia is a form of cancer that affects your bone marrow. Bone marrow is a spongy tissue inside your bone where your blood cells are created. In leukemia, some of the cells inside your bone marrow grow uncontrollably, crowding out your healthy stem cells that make your blood cells. Some leukemia patients can receive a stem cell transplant. These new stem cells will create blood cells needed by the patient's body.
Stem cell research is becoming more advanced. It's becoming more well known in the community. Various doctors are doing it for different ailments, and I think as we gather data and different things are treated, people will inevitably talk about it in the community, and I think research will, begin to be more profound. I think stem cell therapy and future treatments with stem cells is extremely bright. I think that we ourselves have seen tremendous results from treatments, especially in joint, diabetes, vision, kidney disease, various skin ailments, facial treatments, things like that. Hair growth. We ourselves, like I said, we have about a 95% success rate in our patients. And those other patients may just not have seen a tremendous result. But I think it's extremely bright, and I think we'll see a huge increase in it in the medical industry.